So Taylor Swift has donated $100,000 to the family of Lisa Lopez Galvin. She was a beloved Kansas City DJ who lost her life at the Kansas City Chiefs victory parade. Taylor Swift had this to say. She said, "No one should have to go to school in fear of gun violence, or to a nightclub, or to a concert, or a movie theater, or their place of worship. I have made a donation to show my support for the students, for the March for Life campaign, for everyone affected by these tragedies, and support gun reform." Now, I've said from day one, anytime I've did a video talking about Taylor Swift, I've said, no, I don't ride around listening to Taylor Swift's music. But I do respect her as an artist, and I respect her stance on this one, and I'm proud to say that my views perfectly align with her views on this issue. And I want everyone to know that that's where I stand on this issue. You could use her quote, and that's exactly how I feel about it. No one should ever have to go to school in fear for their life. Every morning when I drop my son off, I say to myself, hope he makes it back. We shouldn't have to live in a country like that. Now, there are people out there in this part of the world like Tim Burchett who will say, we ain't going to fix it. We can't fix it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I mean, if somebody wants to hurt you, they're just going to hurt you. You can't do nothing about it. It's just the price you pay for freedom. I want everyone to know that my views and my values does not align with that scumbag. And I want everyone out there to know that when I see Donald Trump out there on the campaign trail bragging about the fact that he did nothing about it and saying that when he's reelected, he'll do nothing about it, my views do not align with that scumbag. And if your views align with people like that, well, then just put on the shoes and wear them, okay? Because this is a conversation that so many of us are getting sick and tired of having, that we can't put our differences aside and think about our children and think about our families and just think about our way of life that we all want to be able to enjoy. And yet we have people that just stands there and says, we ain't going to fix it, and brags about doing nothing. And to anyone out there that wants to shout at Taylor Swift and say, shut up and sing, no, listen, I would much rather have an artist out there standing up and raising awareness on these issues, because Washington sure as hell ain't going to do it. We can't depend on our leaders to do it. That's what drives me nuts about that whole phrase, shut up and sing. Okay, so who are we supposed to listen to? Tim Burchett? He's going to do nothing. Who are we going to listen to? Donald Trump? He's bragging about doing nothing. Are we going to reach out to the politicians that are in bed with the NRA? Are we supposed to listen to them? They're doing nothing. So we're supposed to just shut up and sing then. Just sing us a song or entertain us. Well, we want to be able to sing you a song without fear of all of us losing our lives while we do it. That's what we want to happen. And getting back to Taylor Swift, this is a point that I've meant to make every time I've ever sat down to talk about her. All Taylor Swift did at the end of the day was she encouraged young voters to get out and vote, to exercise their right to vote. She encouraged people to register to vote. She's not endorsed Joe Biden yet. As far as I know, she's not endorsed Joe Biden. And she's really not got on all these soapboxes and went off. She just simply said, sign up and vote. Register and vote. And people have a problem with that. Why? Because she's a young woman who is standing up, talking about issues like this, which they will say, well, that's political. It shouldn't be. Our children's lives should not be political. It's made political by the organizations who profits off their blood. So I do. People used to tell me, be careful who you offend, Brando. Be careful who you make mad. I do not care. I spent over 25 years of my life playing music in every redneck dive bar. I entertained you sons of bitches. I played you Skinner when you wanted to hear it. I played you some both Cephas, and I'm sick and tired of doing it. I would much rather sit here in this chair and raise awareness on the issues at hand, and I would rather die on this hill than to die getting shot up in some place like that. I do not regret anything. I used to. I spent years trying to get there. And I know, yeah, you suck. You never made it. Fine. I don't give a damn. I'm glad I didn't at the end of the day, because I would much rather be sitting here than to be on tour with some bro country singer I couldn't stand and being forced to be in some video I didn't want to be in. I will sit right here in this lawn chair. I gave $30 for it at an Ollie's. I don't give a fuck. I'm sick and tired of this entire conversation. And so I just want to go ahead and draw a line in the sand, and if you're over there with the Tim Burchess and Donald Trumps of the world clutching your granddaddy's pistol that you're never going to fire, and you think we can't do nothing, I want nothing to do with you. Not a damn thing to do with you. Just go right on the hell away from me. I don't want anything to do with you. And I don't want to hear your stories about, everything being rigged against you. No, you're rigging the game against our children and their future. That's what's happening. And I'll be sitting here in this chair as long as I'm physically able to sit here in this chair. As long as there's a breath in my body, I will be. I have people say, what are you going to do when Trump gets reelected? I can't wait to see your face. Fine. I'll still be sitting here calling it out. You think we're going to stop just because, he gets reelected? We're all going to go, we were wrong. We're going home. Hell no. No, we're going to continue to hold him accountable, whether anyone likes it or not. I'm not here to make friends on this issue. I'm really not. I don't give a shit anymore. I do not give a damn anymore if I lose friends over this argument. Because if I lose you because you don't want to do a damn thing to protect our kids, then I never wanted nothing to do with you to start with.